What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Adamant, and we're continuing through the Antics in the Forbidden Zone compilation. Thank you again to Mr. Solo. And we're continuing through the part of the compilation that's from the Friend or Foe album, and the track is Place in the Country. So my brain went to a couple different places when I looked at the title. My first thought is the idea, I'd like to get away from the city. I'd like to get a place in the country. The idea that you'd like to live a bit more rural or rurally. I'm not sure if that's a real adverb. But yeah, the idea that you'd like to get away from the rat race and live somewhere where the pace of life is a bit slower, where the views are a bit more scenic and rustic. But then I thought, place in the country could also mean like having a place in the country as in a more figurative meaning of place, the idea of a role or an established niche or somewhere where you'll be acknowledged, maybe even accepted. I do feel like it's the kind of phrase that could function on multiple levels, a literal physical place and also an occupational or like socio-cultural place. So I've heard enough of his and their lyrics to know that they often have funny takes or, a bit zany or out there type of lyrics, so I don't necessarily know what to expect, but I will try to catch what I can. This is Adamant, the tune is Place in the Country, and it's from the album Friend or Foe, but we listen to it here as part of the Antics in the Forbidden Zone compilation. I knew it was going to have that kind of ending. There were a couple moments where I thought it might come, so it went longer than I expected. But that type of sudden, it's done ending was clearly going to happen. So, okay, sonically, it's energetic, it's busy, it's a bit frenetic. I mean, the percussion alone is, the drums are rapid and syncopated and cycling. We've got some brass work, which really stood out in the opening section. We've got some jangly guitar along the way. and then the vocals, which, you know, have that like melodic, not quite yodeling, but on the path to yodeling type of like non-verbal vocals in, I think, the chorus, or at least like the pre or the post chorus. And yeah, like it sounds like place in the country, like again, moving out to somewhere more rural. It feels like that's the essence of the meaning of the phrase, but it sounds like he's saying like, it used to be that's all I thought I wanted, just a place in the country, but now he wants more, and this other person, I'm going to say a woman, you know, has a look that, what is it that would make like a dead man rise or something like that? So it sounds like she's very attractive, and there was something about like dancing, so it feels like he's now got his attention on this woman, and it's gone beyond just getting a place in the country. But like there felt like there were other elements here that I couldn't pick up on the first listen, in part because it was just so busy and frenetic and energetic. But yeah, funny vocals, a bit of a zany feel, again, not in a bad way, just in a like this is crazy kind of way. Maybe slightly less tribal, and yet even then the drums did have a bit of that. But yeah, just really energetic and kind of, you know, cyclonic. It felt like I was just like amid all these sonic elements that were flourishing and cycling, and lyrics that may have been a bit more straight away than I thought, and yet it still feels like there's definitely more moving parts than just having a place in the country. And again, I think there's another person, a woman maybe, that is very alluring, but I don't quite know the status vis-a-vis the narrator. So yeah, another fun one from Adam. Do let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.